turn into a clown. Remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they would on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart and shit, it turned me to a clown. Remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they would on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart and shit, it turned me to a clown. Remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they would on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart and shit, it turned me to a clown. Remember on the back of Jackson.
Yo, what's going on, man? Y'all back locked in with another episode with Lifting, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for all the love and support y'all been showing, man. It's been crazy. But I'm coming back with another episode, man. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so more people can join our movement. And we getting straight to it, bro. Former undisputed 154-pounder Jermell Charlo, man, said he is back. He said he's the real king at 154 pounds. He said he that guy. He said he the top dog. If y'all know, before Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fought and they moved up to 154, Jermell Charlo was an undisputed king. He had beat Tony Superbad Harrison, beat Castaño. He was just that guy, bro. He knocked Erickson Lubin out in the first round. And it was really supposed to be Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu for all the belts for Undisputed at 154. But things went left. Jermell Charlo took that fight with Canelo Alvarez. And that kind of threw everything off. As we know, Jermell Charlo moved up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez. He didn't leave it all on the line. He felt Canelo power. And he kind of shelled up a little bit. He didn't, he wasn't himself like he normally was, which we expected. But it left a bad, taste in everybody's mouth. As we all know, it was crazy fights for him at 154. The fights like him versus Tim Tszyu for Undisputed. Him versus Terrence Crawford was looking like a good fight. But it all fell through when he performed how he performed versus Canelo Alvarez. Like, them was some mega fights, some huge fights for him that would have been legacy defining and fun fights. Just styles make fights would have been fun fights to watch. So I feel like he messed himself up when he fought Canelo the way he fought him. If he would have came out and bombed Canelo and threw bombs and been himself and, had that swag about him, that attitude about him, bruh, him and Terrence Crawford would be fighting right now. Him and Tim Tszyu would have happened. But nobody would want to fight him. Like, Terrence Crawford got on Twitter and was like, bruh, you went out like a coward, bruh. That's why it's good to put on a good performance. It's good to give it your all. It's good to, more people would have respected him if he would have got knocked out by Canelo. But he would have been trying his hardest and throwing bombs. So, like I said, everybody lost interest in all his fights because they saw how he fought Canelo. At least when he lost to Tony Harrison, he was giving his all. He was throwing bombs. He was trying to win. I understand that was in the same weight class, but still, he lost in a good fashion. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's a good way to lose, but he lost in a horrible fashion versus Canelo. He was shelled up. He barely threw any punches. He was taking, damage and not dishing out his own like normal. So that was weird to see. But with that fight, man, out the way, he done took almost a year off. He said, man, he the real king at 154 pounds. And he said he back. So check this out. One more time for y'all. A lot of people speculating he calling Errol Spence out. They don't have the same trainer anymore. They used to train with Derrick James, both of them, but not no more. Errol Spence and Derrick James split up due to financial and legal reasons. So we're going to leave that where it's at. But They no longer work with the same trainer. That's why people thought they wouldn't fight, but it's deeper than that. They consider each other brothers, so I don't think they will ever fight. Uh, Ever. They even said in the interview they was like they probably will never fight each other. And unless it's a big, crazy, stupid bag and they can't deny it. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna fight. I think that was a message for Terrence Crawford and Tim Tszyu more than it was a message for Errol Spence. Like I said, Tim Tszyu and Terrence Crawford been wanting to fight Jermell Charlo, especially Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu been calling out Jermell Charlo for the longest. He was always said how he'll beat him. Charlo was scared, stuff like that. And if y'all go back and watch the Errol Spence fight, man, Terrence Crawford was doing some crazy trolling, bro. He knocked Spence down a few times, and he went straight to the ropes where Charlo was at, and he was telling Jermell Charlo that he was next. He was next to get his issue. If you go look at Terrence Crawford interviews before the Jermell Charlo fight, he was saying his hit list was Errol Spence, then he was going to jump up to 154, and then he was going to get Charlo next. So, like I said, it's all crazy. But Charlo said he back. It's good to see him in the mix, bro. I can't lie. I love when it's Charlo fighting. I like when, Tank fighting. I like when Errol Spence fighting. Like, it just bring that excitement back. Because, Charlo going to talk his stuff, go back it up. He going to have a lot of attitude with it. He ain't going to back down. So, he put in the 154-pound division on notice. I don't think that's taking shots at Errol Spence again. I think it's more so for Tim Tszyu, Terrence Crawford, Fundora. I think he gonna be, hell bent and real serious about getting back undisputed. He still do have a Ring magazine belt, but I just say he ready, bro. You got to think out the loss like he took with Canelo. Man, he coming back furious. He coming back for vengeance. Like, just think about him. He lost to Tony Harrison. Dude, he came back. He knocked the opponent he fought before the Tony Harrison rematch out there. He knocked Tony Harrison out. Like, he was serious. Like, he very prideful. Like, he be super, passionate. He be crying after his losses and stuff. Because you could tell he take it serious. So, like I said, I think he come back with vengeance, man. I feel sorry for his next opponent. It's going to get ugly. And like I said, bro, it's so much better with Charlo and boxing. Both of them. But especially in the 154-pound division. Because we got Crawford versus Jermell, Spence versus Fundora, and all these crazy fights that could possibly happen. Other than all these fights that could happen, if you throw Jermell Charlo in the mix, like I said, he already knocked Lubin out in the first round. He beat Castaño, beat Harrison. It ain't really much left for him to do but face the new guys of the division. Fight Fundora, Terrence Crawford, Tim Tszyu. Them are all still good fights in my opinion. But Terrence Crawford said he don't want that fight. He chasing Canelo. And Tim Tszyu now, for whatever y'all know, he crazy. So, like I said, Charlo said he back. I believe him. Like I said, I feel sorry for his next opponent. Because Charlo gonna come with it. He got a point to prove. But I think that Canelo fight was just out of his league, bro. Like, he had no business fighting Canelo, in my opinion. He should have just passed that offer up, I feel like. Because it hurt him more than it helped him. He couldn't get fights after that. And people were just like, he went out like a coward. So, that's all for me, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're powered and presented by StreamYard. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button. And I'm out. One more time. Peace.
They say fuck them, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Twist them in my back and turn my heart and shit, it turned me to a clown. I remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart, that shit it turned me to a clown. I remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart, that shit it turned me to a clown. I remember on the back of Jackson. They say fuck them, they wasn't on